This is part of a series about toilet training, and if you find this useful, please do subscribe and let your friends know so they can follow me too. How do I know when my child is possibly ready to be toilet trained for night time? First of all, they need to be consistently dry and clean in the day. So they need to be doing poos and wheeze in the toilet or potty. And you'll be surprised, a lot of children, once they've mastered this, will almost immediately go on to being dry at night. Some facts and figures before we move on. 10% of 5-year-olds are wet at night and 5% of 10-year-olds are wet at night. So being wet at night is very, very common, and we see this really does run in families. Most families I see where one of the children is wet, one or other of the parent has often been late to be dry at night. Can sometimes be in about 12, 13, 14 years of age, and whatever age the parent was when they were dry, I can almost predict that is when the child will also become dry at night. However, for many children, they can get themselves dry at night as toddlers, and you need to look out for the signs. So you've toilet trained them, they're pretty good at it, they're rarely having accidents, and you find that 1 or 2 nights in a row that you put them to bed in the nappy and the nappy's dry in the morning. And that's when you need to really run with it. Tell them how well they're doing, really congratulate them, and then try and see whether you can actually manage without nappies at night time. It will often be very, very quick. A bit like if you toilet train them at the right age, not too early, then it'll often not take very long because there's a light bulb and they get it. If you're toilet training them for nighttime, they need to obviously not be doing poos at night. Very few children do that, but it's going to be much more difficult. It's usually they're just wet at night. So once they're only doing poos in the day and they're dry and clean in the day, try at nighttime. If you think your child won't manage the whole night, maybe put a potty in their room, or if you expect them or they tend to go to the toilet rather than going in a potty, then you'll need to leave a light on in the hallway so they can get to the bathroom by themselves. It's very important that you congratulate them if they do remain dry, and you get them very quickly to be dry during the night. And of course, you mustn't punish children who don't get there. It is really not their fault. We all develop in different ways, and as we get older, the developmental norm range, it gets wider and wider. And as I said, there's often a family history of children who are wet at night time. If you found this helpful, please tell your friends and family to follow me. My name is Professor Caroline Fertelman, also known as Dr. Carly, and I have over 30 years experience of working in the NHS, and I have even written potty training books for boys and potty training books for girls, and articles in the Archives of Diseases in Childhood about toilet training.